Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Like it, love it, or hate it. We're going to react to it. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to get in here. At least give a couple people a few minutes to get in here. We'll see what happens. A few more minutes. A couple more minutes. We'll go ahead and get it started. Man, we got a pretty good show for you today. Super excited. Hey, good morning to you. Holy cat. Want to come be famous? Ollie's not trying to join us today. Or is he? Come here, buddy. Come here. Animals, man. I'm a big animal fan. Super huge animal fan. A little bit longer. No, let's see who jumps in. I don't want to keep the guys waiting too long. Normally, I ain't got everything set up the way I do. And it's actually pretty cool the way I've got it set up now, I think. You guys tell me. You guys tell me what you think. Let me send a message out to the wife real quick. Let her know that I'm on. Alright. Thank you. YT. YouTube. Actually, I know you could stream to multiple platforms on here. I just got to figure out how to connect it. Let me see. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get this started. So thank you for joining my channel. Like it, love it, or hate it. We're gonna react to it. I got a pretty good little show for you today. let's go ahead and jump on into it. So this is Real Moon Henry, and I like watching this dude stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into him.
The people that died in the earthquake today. We're going to go through a whole bunch of different views, and this thing is absolutely terrific. And then we're going to hop back to the States and see what's happening here. I've seen videos in these buildings I'm about to show you, and my goodness, people just laid up in the rubble everywhere. I can't even say much about it, otherwise the video won't be allowed, but it's horrifying.
That was because of an earthquake. An earthquake leveled that whole building. There was people inside there. There was people around the building. A lot of people were injured. A lot of people, few people lost their lives that day. Prayers to their families, guys.
And so this crane you're seeing right here, I'm gonna have it blocked. There was actually people in the crane, and when it went down, they fell out of the crane. Like, it's bad.
I thought it was.
This is the view probably half a mile from that major main building that you keep seeing that exploded. This has to be one of the worst earthquakes that have ever happened in Bangkok. What you saw in the beginning was actually the aftermath of this earthquake. Like, all of these buildings are just straight up destroyed, going down miles and miles and miles. So you might have seen yesterday that Texas was underwater. But have you seen what's happening in Mexico? You know, I've never in my life seen this much natural destruction going on everywhere. Once in a lifetime storms popping up every day.
The weather lately, at least the last couple years, but really the last years, it's been so abnormal. Like, it's been cold in August. You know what I mean? Normally in August, it's sweltering out in Phoenix. It is so hot.
In different states and countries. And it's also flooding in like 10 other countries right now. And while the flooding is going on, the Carolinas now has 10,000 acres burning in 0% containment. Oddly enough, it's right around Lake Lure and those areas that got impacted by Helene. Not related whatsoever, but very odd. I'm telling you, the world that we live in today is very different from the one that we grew up in.
This guy right there.
It's pretty crazy, like all the possibility of seeding and everything, like cloud seeding. Hey, baby, how are you? I see you on there now. Does it sound good? Sound decent? Still got an echo? I did a couple things different. So how does it sound? You gotta tell me how I'm sounding. Wait. Alright, we're gonna jump back into it.
This guy right there. That's your agitators right there.
Agitator? Nah, that's Tommy Boy, or as I call him, Tommy Two-Piece, because he's 2-0. When these Anquifa weirdos came up and attacked him, he gave 2 of them cement naps in a row and got arrested for it both times, even though the people who attacked him first on video didn't get arrested. Hell, the last one came at him with a can of bear mace, and Tommy...
You guys, this Antifa stuff is absolutely crazy. It's like anti-fascism. It's a group. It was created a while back, but they've totally become like terrorists, basically, you know?
He didn't even put down his phone before he hit him with a One Piece and gave him a 7-minute night-night in the middle of the street. He may make y'all agitated, but there ain't shit you can do about it because he keeps putting y'all to sleep. And that's the difference between you masked weirdos and people who are actually about that life. You can fuck around and you can find out.
You could sure as hell find out. You know what I mean? Any of them Antifas. The way they're doing even the citizens out there in Washington, even the citizens out there in Washington are just like, yeah, they're getting done so dusty by these people, man. I hope they get their shit together.
But it's not your story. So boom, something is going on with the sun. I've been staring at the sun for the past 2 minutes, and my eyes are not even hurting. Remember? Before you couldn't even stare at the sun. Not even with glasses on. Now I can stare at the sun, and nothing happens to my eyes. What does that mean? You know what that means. Do you really need me to say it? Because I ain't saying nothing. Let's not forget about the clouds.
What is he saying, guys? You know, you know. If you know, you know.
What's up with the clouds? What's up with the rain? What's going on out here, guys? And I noticed that people are not even getting tans anymore. They turn in different colors now. Usually I used to see my friends when they went to the beach. They'll get a tan because they're light skinned. They used to turn red. Now, they turn like orange, pink. What does that mean? That means that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm just asking people what is going on with the sun. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Take a shot. Hold on. You got it.
That was pretty funny. I mean, he makes you think, though. I'll give him that. He'll make you think. It's just his delivery. His delivery is out of control.
Take a shot. Hold on. He gotta do the Cinco de Mayo.
This Ouija board in a minute.
These boys done fuck around and bounce out. Fuck out.
I'm out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was too far. That was too far. I'm out of here. Nah, I'm dead.
Hold on, bro.
Nah, come on, let's go. You go first. Oh my gosh.
So, why would you even listen? If you guys are gonna mess with a frickin' Ouija board, kind of expect the shit that comes out of it. You know what I mean? Ouija boards aren't ever been known to be a good thing. It's never been an asset in anybody's house. Maybe that queen of whatever fashion, maybe in her household, but not in mine. Anyways.
In this chilling doorbell footage, a terrifying scene unfolds as a person is forced.
Hey, I put this in here because I want all of you guys just to know, like, it doesn't matter how big or bad you are, how fucking tough you are, how much training you got. If a van or like, don't put yourself in a situation where multiple people can just come up and body snatch you. Like, always protect yourself.
Forcefully dragged into a white van in the middle of the neighborhood. The shocking moment happens in an instant, leaving behind an eerie sense of unease.
It's probably in a school zone, or they're close by because there's bus driving around. So there's definitely kids in the neighborhood. These dudes are body snatching this fool in broad daylight. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Look, I'm a man, all right, and I'm not a very large man. I'm only 130 pounds, but even at my biggest, I was like 215, pretty solid, and I always watched my own back. You know what I mean, or had somebody around me to watch my back. Women and children, please, please, please. Women, if you got children, men, women, if you have children that are younger and don't have any way possible to defend themselves. There are products you can buy like shoes, uh, jackets, backpacks. They all have little like air tags in them or like some sort of GPS tracking device. Please, please, please find a encrypted an app that does encrypted GPS signaling, like that you can always ping your child. Don't ever let your child go missing because of a lack of maintenance.
Unsettling Ring doorbell footage. A man is seen standing outside a homeowner's door, wearing a
And you got me fucked up. That dude's gonna knock on my door, and there's gonna be a hole that big blown right through my front door. I see that shit at my front door. It's gonna be a wrap.
mask from the horror movie Terrifier. His presence is eerie and his
Not that I have weapons, Brian. I don't do that. You know that.
intentions remain unclear, adding a sense of unease to the scene. The mask, known for its terrifying appearance, only amplifies the tension, leaving the homeowner and viewers wondering what his true purpose is. Without responses from the homeowner, he left the scene.
What in the holy fuck? Nah, you got me twisted. I ain't even fucking. No. 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 This next one, guys, I've been watching this lady stuff, these people's little clips for a minute. And every time I do it, they just make me laugh, so I had to throw one in.
Fran, which one of those guys was Grandpa?
Hell, it could have been either one of them. I told you, I was a fool back then. I had to make my money some way.
Oh, God. So which one?
Well, it could have been that. Could have been that. Maybe that. Hell, I don't know.
This guy's a
I love her, dude. You just crack me up. Anyways.
pilot, and today he had to transport something very interesting.
This is what we're carrying.
Yikes. Yikes. Hey, do you guys know when they transport a heart, do they keep it beating? Can anybody tell me that in the comments? When they transport a heart, is it still beating? Like, do they have to hook it up to like an electrical charge just to keep it live? And I mean, it's not beating nothing. I guess you can hook it up to a circuit of red liquid, but that's still super crazy looking. Yeah. Ha. Indiana Jose, guys. I love watching him too. The little leaf. Oh yeah. This is a police officer versus a pigeon.
This is Officer Downey.
6824, we got a pigeon in the house. Where's your dog? I see your dog. Okay. Is this how you get the avian flu?
Please tell me that's why they're there. Please don't tell me that they're there for another reason and have decided to rid this family of a pigeon that's in their house. Oh man, please don't tell me that she called the police for a pigeon in the house. I know there's multiple ways to get that frickin' bird out of the house. Is this dude on the frickin' couch right now? No, what's going on?
Rut row.
Rut row? Oh, fast forward.
Hold on. Let me put gloves on. I'll just grab it.
Can you grab it?
I'm gonna try.
You don't need no stinking blankets. This is the first time in 34 years this kind of a call.
The last time. He flew the coop. So.
Hey, don't come out. Don't come out. Open the door, honey.
What is going on right now?
There we go. It's having lives. That's what we do.
The Lost Army of Persia.
Oh, yeah. This is pretty cool right here. I don't know if they're going to give me a copyright on this or not. I forgot to check this one. So let's hope not. If it does, I'll have to take it out. I'm sorry. But, yeah, we'll see.
50,000 men who vanished in the desert. 50,000 soldiers marched into the desert. Not a single one was ever seen again. Around 524 BCE, Persia was the world's greatest superpower, ruled by King Cambyses.
524 BCE. So how far from BC is BCE? Let me know in the comments if you guys know.
Cambyses II, the son of Cyrus the Great. Eager to expand his empire, Cambyses sent an army of 50,000 men to conquer the oasis of Siwa in the Libyan desert. They marched into the sands and vanished. No survivors, no trace of their camp, not even their weapons were found. Ancient Greek historian Herodotus wrote that a massive sandstorm swallowed the entire army, burying them alive. For centuries, people believed it was
a massive sandstorm buried them alive. How did that happen? I bet you something else happened right there. I'm not even going to speculate, but we're going to see. We'll see what happens.
just a myth. But in recent decades, explorers and archaeologists have uncovered fragments of weapons, bones, and even Persian arrowheads buried deep beneath the dunes. Was it truly a sandstorm? Or did the army meet a far more sinister fate, ambushed by enemies or betrayed from within? The desert still keeps its secret.
Please help.
So that 50,000 troops just disappeared in that place. Not just, but... Right? Oh, I bet it is easier on your phone. I wonder what the delay is on here. If it's pretty quicker. Well, I got a couple more videos and then I'll be done. So let's just go ahead and finish her up.
Does anybody know why I get this discoloration after being in the sun every summer? Yeah, you have a fungal infection. All of this is fungus. Fungus is called tinea versicolor, and it basically blocks the UV rays and prevents you from tanning. Now, the good news is that a little bit of topical cream should cure most cases.
President Trump.
Hey, so this dude right here, Nick Sorter, right here, He's a conservative influencer, and he got arrested during this Antifa bullshit. But check it out.
Members of the cabinet, really appreciate you guys bringing this together, and the fact that we are here today on such short notice shows how serious you guys are taking this issue of trans terrorists and frankly, the cities and police departments that are cooperating with Antifa, such as Portland. I mean, the Portland politicians are literally willing to sacrifice their own citizens just to appease these Antifa terrorists. It's sickening. I've seen it firsthand, obviously. When I went to jail that night, never expected it to happen. I thought that they were maybe removing me for my own safety. It never crossed my mind that I was the one that was being arrested for a crime after I was just thrown into a hole. I heard from the Department of Homeland Security after I had gotten out of jail, and one of I won't say exactly who it was, but somebody very close to Secretary Noem over here, said that they were legitimately worried for my safety in the Portland jail. But luckily the Portland jail was...
Hey, he should have put that fucker on blast in front of everybody. Like, don't ever let anybody do you wrong and let that be untold. You let everybody know that motherfucker's character, man. Who gives a shit if he gets upset about it, he or she?
I was the only one there, essentially, because they don't actually
None of your
arrest people
fucking business
in
what
Portland,
other people think about
besides
you.
conservative journalists, I guess. So, look, I'm glad that it was not a good night for me. Let's just say that. It was not fun sitting in that jail, but I'm glad to see what has come of it. And I've been able to talk to a bunch of FBI agents, ATF agents, DHS agents that I didn't even know existed until I went there and went to that ICE facility. And the morale is at an all-time high. It is so exciting to see these guys know now that they have the backing of the Secretary, the DOJ, as well as the President of the United States, and they are there to do their job. They are going to fulfill this mission and deport these violent criminals. I believe one of the ones that I did a ride-along with Secretary Noem yesterday, President Trump, and there was a pedophile that had come into the country 5 times over the past 7 years.
That's another thing, too. I've got a pretty big fucking problem with this because in our airport, TSA is offering non-legal aliens anywhere from $1,000 to $2,400 to self-deport back to Mexico. These dudes are taking this money, bringing it to their families, self-deporting, bringing this money to their families, coming back and catching it again. And if you're telling me with all the bullshit that's going on with our country right now, like, you're telling me they got this shit situated. This is crazy. Anyways, let's get back to it.
7 years, and apparently under the Biden regime that was just allowed to happen. That was fine. No problem. It's concerning to me that you're seeing the Portland Police Department, as well as the governor of Oregon, and the mayor, of course, coming out and running defense for pedophiles that have entered the country illegally 5 times. It's crazy. I'm glad it's taking a front row seat in the media, and they're being forced to talk about it in reality because we're the ones that were on the ground. We're the ones that are actually reporting what's going on, and much of the legacy media has been either ignoring it or covering for Antifa for years now.
A Russian colonel.
Something's got to be done about that Antifa group, man. And something's got to be done about our government paying these fucking illegals to go back to their own shit. Get them the fuck out of here. Like, if you don't want to do it legally and follow the laws of our country, get the fuck on. I gotta fucking do it. So does everybody else. You know what I mean? And I really don't give a fuck. Anyway.
A Russian colonel has issued a terrifying World War III nuclear threat to Britain and the US. Russia has warned that any US move greenlit by Donald Trump to supply long-range Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine could trigger a Kremlin declaration of nuclear war against both the United States and Britain. New intelligence shows that the US are preparing to bolster Kyiv with enhanced targeting data for strikes on Russia's energy networks, while pressing NATO allies to follow suit. But Colonel Igor Korotchenko has said that supplying Tomahawk missiles is a move that will trigger World War III.
Damn. Guys.
Thanks very much for joining me.
What did we just hear?
You know, in the midst of these...
What did we just hear right now? That's insane, dude. Like, oh, gee, dude. What is happening? Why? Can't we all just get along? All right, guys, that's it for today. So I appreciate you guys coming in and stopping in, showing your love and support for the channel. You guys like the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you guys have anything you guys want to see me react to, go ahead and drop me a link, and I'll see if I can't get that video up to you guys. Till next time, you guys stay lifted.